and BJ.
Alright guys, get the shout outs. Burrell Soul Food, female black owned catering business. Got an event? Hire these ladies. For more information, call 305-900-5680 or visit their website at burrellsoulfood.com. Alright guys, let's start the show. Friday, TGIF. Welcome. It's the Buzz Real Talk. I'm your host, Hooker 360, along with Jay. You know, Mike's on location. Uncle Shields, as we call him. You know, let's get it, y'all. It's Friday. Let's get it, y'all. You see the topics up there? The topic is dumbest crimes, stupid criminals. Phone lines are open, 484-350-8481. You know, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. You know, before we get started, though, I gotta. It was something crazy that happened today. You know, Jay, I was going to therapy, and you know, it's like, wow, it was like 36 degrees this morning. So when my transportation came to get me, you know, and they dropped me off, you know, as I'm going into the lobby, you know, a streaker. Dude. Yo, like,
Whoa. Are you serious?
I'm listen.
Are you that serious?
Man, listen. Dude was running. You could tell he was like, you know, messed up in his head. He was butt naked. He was coming from 13th Street, from Broad Street side, coming down Table Road. Mm-hmm. And as I'm getting out the van, you know, I heard a woman say, "Oh my God!" And then I looked, and all I seen was dusty ass sneakers, no socks, ass naked. You know what I mean? Dick and balls swinging and everything. This motherfucker haul ass down the street, had nappy ass head.
Was he in the facility? Or he was outside?
No, he was running down Table Road going towards 5th Street.
Oh, damn.
He just haul ass it, talking to himself. And like, I said, wow, this is crazy, man. Like, damn. 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Flashback in the 70s? 70 flashback?
Yeah, man, something like that. But you know, I just had to put that in there. Let's get on with the show, man. You know, dumbest crimes, stupid criminals.
Oh,
you know,
man.
You want to start it off, bro? Go ahead, man.
Whoa. You had an interesting start out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you didn't tell me about that one. That was getting me by surprise.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I gotta do shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buzz, real talk.
Yeah, we picked this topic here, dumbest crimes, stupid criminals. Kind of go hand in hand sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, as you might be able to argue that breaking the crime isn't the smartest choice that a person can make.
Right.
But the thing about it, if you're going to do it right. You know, be smart about it. And so these are some of the stories we're going to talk about that take place. These are some of the stories we're going to talk about. You know this is distracting.
Go ahead.
All right, so this is one that really this is a story that I really find interesting. It's called Five Little Hitmen. I'll title it. All right. The thing about it was hitman hires hitman, who's hired hitman, who hires a hitman, who hires hitman, then tell police.
Wow, that's a lot of hitmen, man. That's a lot of hitmen, man.
All right, there's well, it started off. There's this Asian businessman.
Mm-hmm.
He was being sued by his competitor,
Okay.
and so he decided to get rid of the person that was about to sue him. So he hired a hitman.
Okay.
Now, the contract was about just a little over $300,000. Now, the hitman that took the job figured that, oh, this is quite a few money, so I can actually keep half, subcontract out, and I wouldn't have to do anything.
Right.
So what he did, like I said, subcontract the job out to another hitman, to a second hitman. Now, the second hitman, in turn, subcontracted out to the third hitman. He figured,
At what price?
I'm not sure of the price, but probably half.
Half
And-
of 150,000.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So then
75, okay.
the third hitman decided to subcontract out to a fourth, and then the fourth hitman
Wow.
subcontracted
To a fifth?
out to a fifth. Now the fifth hitman, at this point, the pot was kind of low. If
I can imagine. I mean, after going from starting off with over a quarter of a million.
he felt some kind of way. He just said, "Fuck it," I'm not even gonna kill the man. So what he decided to do, he went to the individual and asked him to fake his death.
Oh wow.
And so then the individual, the businessman that was the hit,
Right.
that was the hit, the target.
Mm-hmm.
He told police, and then the police arrested one hitman who told the other hitman who told on the other hitman.
So they all ratted on each
They all,
other.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They all ratted.
So I thought that was a crazy, interesting, stupid one. But I got a couple more here. What about you? Have one?
Yeah, I definitely got one. There was a story. I mean, a famous story that came out years ago, man. I'm gonna say roughly right early '90s, probably mid '90s, somewhere around there. I really don't know the exact year, but it was in the '90s. Former Carolina Panther wide receiver star Ray Ruth.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Okay, this had to be the dumbest crime and the stupidest criminal in cat fucking activity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, this fool, first of all, okay, you're a star football player. You're making millions of dollars. You kill your girlfriend, stab her up, whatever he did, however he killed her, he killed her. Now he on the run. I mean, it was a statewide, like 4 or 5 county state thing, 4 or 5 state manhunt for him. They did roadblocks. They set up roadblocks all over the place. Now, you would think all the money that this fool got, he would have a better plan than what he had. Jay, you know where this idiot was hiding at when they found his ass?
In the back of the car?
In the trunk of his car. In Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I remember that.
Of all places, Nashville, Tennessee. I said, he had to be, Steve Harvey had a thing on his Kings of Comedy thing when he, and that's where I kind of adapted this story from, and then, like he said, he had to be the stupidest dude playing hide and seek when he was growing up. He's standing right behind a tree where the person counting at, talking about Ray, go hide. I am hiding. Like, come on, man. Like the dumbest crime, stupidest criminal.
Like you said, the man is an NFL star. First of all, his girlfriend got pregnant, and he wanted to.
I don't know how the story went. They were going through a lot of domestic stuff. The relationship was very toxic. One thing led to another. He wound up, murdering her. For whatever reason, he murdered her for. I don't know if she got pregnant by somebody else. I don't know what the situation was. But it was just stupid. It was dumb.
It was just, stupid. I mean, number one, you're an NFL player making all this
Millions.
kind of crazy
And
money,
you were a star. You
and
was a
you're
star.
going to do something stupid to jeopardize that.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
come on, yeah.
Yes.
That's really is. And then the way he did it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Main Radio 102.1, The Buzz Real Talk. We here talking about dumbest crimes, stupidest criminals. Phone lines are open 484-350-8481. Hooker 360, Big J here, man. We talking about, the stupidest people, man, that done the stupidest things, man, and crime
That
wise.
was crime, yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, go on, man. You got something else?
Yeah, there's another one that I thought was kind of funny. It was a thief that tried to rob the same bank twice in a row.
Okay.
2 days in a row.
Okay.
Actually, he actually robbed the bank one day, and then he returned at the scene of crime, and it was a bank in California. He didn't even wait a day before coming back to the bank. I think it wasn't even 24 hours. He came back to the bank and tried to knock the bank off. And the cops were there waiting for him.
Wow.
I don't know if they was there waiting for him.
So
but
you
he was in
saying
court.
he
I
made an attempt to rob did he rob the bank the first time?
Yeah, he robbed the bank first
So
time.
he returned to the scene of the crime to do what?
To rob it again.
And that's when he got caught.
Got caught. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think they were still investigating
The first
the first robbery.
while he was trying to rob him the second time.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
fucking idiot, man. You's a fucking idiot. No, matter of fact, you did this, bro. Man.
Now here's another one. A woman, she gave a waitress a $5,000 tip. Now what it was she was mad at her boyfriend.
Okay.
Didn't say what happened, but in order to get revenge, she took her boyfriend's credit card and gave
Maxed it out.
maxed it out with, I don't know if maxed it out, but gave the sister the woman a $5,000 tip.
Off the credit card. Yeah.
But the thing about it, the boyfriend had to put in jail for credit card fraud. The boyfriend had her arrested.
Okay. So how's that
No, first of all, it's kind of stupid that you
It's
take
stupid.
your boyfriend and think that you just going to max his credit card out or give away $5,000. He's not going. Basically, you stole $5,000 from him.
Yeah, you
and he's
did
not
that.
going to do anything.
No, he's not gonna do anything about it. But
Come on.
that. I don't know. You could say it could be the dumbest crime, stupidest criminal, but
It was kind of stupid. It was kind of
it
stupid.
was stupid. It was stupid for her to do that.
It was stupid
That
for her
was-
to do that.
Yeah, that was dumb. That was
It
dumb.
was just stupid.
Definitely was dumb.
Now here's another one that's really stupid. There was I'm trying to think where was it? I can forget where exactly it was located, but it was a group of guys. A group. They had a gambling ring.
Okay.
Now it was at a store. Guess what type of store it was?
Because the store was.
A VHS tape rental store.
Right.
In 2019.
They don't exist anymore. Like, what purpose is? What the fucking purpose is that?
So the thing about it is like the authority just knows a lot of people going in there,
Right.
with this VHS rental place, and like hardly nobody has a VHS anymore.
Right.
So that was like a dead
Throw a
giveaway.
flag right there. The
That's
cops
a
is
red
like, hold
flag
up,
right away.
what's going on here? Something ain't right here. Something ain't add up. It don't take a rocket scientist to see that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was.
But I have one. I got another one for you. Okay. I call this the blundering bank robber is jailed. Okay. And it's sad, and it goes like this. This is an aspiring bank robber who wore a terrible disguise of sunglasses and socks over his shoes, gave the cashier his full name and address a half an hour before he attempted to hold the branch up. Dean Smith is his name. Then 27 years old, went into his local branch of the Barclays in the Welsh Village, to change his address and spotted the cash in the till. He returned in his disguise and demanded money, but fled empty-handed when the cashier refused. Police had little difficulty tracking him. He admitted he had been very stupid and was jailed for 2.5 years for attempted robbery and carrying a bladed weapon in 2014.
Wow.
Stupid motherfucker.
Now that reminds me of the guy that I forget what the crime he did, but anyway, he was wanted by police.
Right.
They posted a picture of him.
Okay.
He didn't like the picture.
Right.
You know, it was kind of old and it wasn't up to date. So the guy decided to take a selfie and send it to police. So now they got to press.
Now that's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb and stupid. That's a dumb crime. First of all, it's a dumbass crime, and then it's a stupid criminal for just. Why would you send a selfie of yourself? Like you gave yourself up all over. I mean, people do the stupidest stuff, man. Like you know what I mean?
Do.
They really do, man. They do the dumbest stuff, man. I don't understand. And like, it's weird though because these stories, like where these stories be coming from, man. Like they be all over the globe. They be coming from everywhere. You know, this is weird, man. It's crazy.
I mean, it's just puzzle sometimes what people be thinking when they be doing. I mean, they don't plan. They don't
think. Bro.
They don't think.
Man,
they just react.
Yeah. It's the dumb ass people. You know, really dumb. Man.
And then the thing about it, if you're not so smart yourself, you shouldn't really be in the criminal business.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. That's basically what it is. You know, it's the Buzz Real Talk, y'all, man. Phone lines are open 484-350-8481. You know, we're talking about dumbest crimes, stupidest criminals, man. Let's get some callers. You know, big shout out to Rochester, Main Radio, you know what I mean, Ricky Tony, Sony, Nate and the guys, man. We doing our thing here, man. So also big shout out to our partner Uncle Shields, man. I hope you get better real soon, man, and rejoin us. We're looking forward to seeing you again, man. I know you're probably watching. So yes, we'll be taking a break on Main Radio in 2 minutes. It's 9:18. And we're sitting here, we're talking about dumbest crimes, stupid criminals, and anybody have a story to tell, feel free to call in. The phone line's open, 484-350-8481. It's the Buzz, Real Talk, Hooker 360. Big J.
Hey, we didn't get a poster. There's a show coming up on the 28th, I think.
Yeah, I was going to do that at the end, but if you want to talk about it now, we can. But I'll wait on that.
I thought just briefly mention it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into details about that shit. Yeah, I'll wait till we come back on Main Radio.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's let's go on break now on Main Radio. We'll be back in 5. Facebook Live, we still here. Like I said, the phone lines are open 484-350-8481. Talking about dumbest crimes, stupidest criminals. Anybody got any stories to tell about, some stories about some stupid shit? You know what I mean? Feel free to tell us.
Please give us a call at 484-350-8481.
Yes.
There's another story that came across. Was this guy. This guy, he went viral. He had purchased. He had bought out. Let's start over. There was a group of Girl Scout girls that was selling some cookies.
Girl Scout cookies.
And they were standing out in the rain. So the guy didn't want them to stand out in the rain.
Okay.
So he decided to purchase the cookies and then went viral about the situation.
Right.
Turned out he was a wanted criminal.
Okay.
So the police saw that. No, in fact, I think it was DEA. He was drug trafficker, I think it was, and they saw the post and arrested him. They found out where he was at, and they came to arrest him.
Wow, that's
He
crazy.
was a wanted criminal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what? This is the thing that really kills me. It's amazing how many stupid people that you got that will commit a crime
right.
and go on Facebook, post it on Facebook, and showing the evidence, saying we did this, we did this. Look at the money we got. Blah 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 blah.
That's how a lot of people telling themselves.
Yeah.
Even not even from, and like, you know, I don't want to get away from the topic, but not even
That's
from
dumbest. Those are stupid
right.
criminals.
But yeah, people that just just post stuff on social media anyway, and knowing that they're not supposed to be doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like telling on themselves. That's not good. Social media, yeah, it's a good tool, a good avenue to do things positively, but you know, here lately, man, a lot of people will be getting themselves in a lot of trouble, man. You know.
Yeah, you got people that scamming the workplace. They're supposed to be sick, or you know, and they're posting themselves on vacation, having a good time. You know, it's crazy stuff like that.
That's and you know what? You telling on yourself when you do that. So, you know, Facebook Live, you know, folks out there that's watching the Buzz Real Talk, you know what I mean? Don't play yourself like that. Don't get yourself caught up in the hype thinking, you know, you're gonna get likes, you know, people gonna follow you, get all the views and everything. Yeah, that's all good, well and fine. But if you ain't supposed to be doing the shit you're supposed to be doing, and you posting that shit on social media, get yourself in trouble like that, man. People go to jail, people get in trouble behind, you know, crazy, stupid stuff like that. You know what I mean? So be mindful. Be very mindful. You know what I mean? And people that's not, you know, following the Buzz Real Talk, get on that fan page, man. You know what I mean? Follow the Buzz Real Talk, man. We doing some stuff, man. So, you know, social media is crazy, man. You know, social media, you know, is
social media has made a lot of people stupid.
Yeah.
In the criminal world.
Made average Joes, average people get in trouble. Like, you know, you could be an average person, man, and telling yourself, and not, you know, and this is the thing that gets me. Some of the people, knowing that they telling themselves, but they don't care because they think they just, oh, I'm in the spotlight. Look at me now. You know what I mean? I'm stunting. I'm just, fuck all that, man.
Or that little 15, 10 minutes, 5 minutes of fame, look what it gets you. It can get you 20, 30 years in jail.
Yeah, especially if you're doing something crooked and dastardly. You know what I mean? Shit, man, because it's real out here. You know, it's real out here. You can't get yourself caught up in that. You know, you really can't. You can't get yourself caught up. You know, we about to go back on Facebook and on Main Radio, man. Let's do this, and we're back. Main Radio 102.1, the Buzz Real Talk, Booker 360, Big J. You know, we sitting there talking the dumbest crimes, stupidest criminals. You know, we kind of got away from our topic a little bit. We're just talking about, you know, this craze with social media, man. Social media has really gotten out of control. You know, from a standpoint of folks is just doing extra stuff, man. Like, and thinking that they winning and they're not winning. You know what I mean? They're setting themselves up. You know what I mean? Like, if you putting good content out there, go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say the thing about it is they don't think that policemen look at social media.
Everybody follows it.
Everybody.
You know?
I mean, first of all, it's just dumb. Like if you go to rob somebody or, you know, just the fact you commit a crime and then you go post it with the evidence, you know, saying, look what we did, look how much we got, all this cash, and boom.
Yeah.
You know?
And can't account for it.
It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Well, not only can't account for it, but you admit to doing the crime.
Yeah, you telling yourself.
Literally telling
Literally, right.
Just,
yeah.
You know, stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb, man. That's not being smart at all. You know, it's really not. You know, and you know, like I said, you know, main radio audience. Excuse me, y'all got little hiccups. Main radio audience. You know, Facebook Live audience, man. You know, be mindful of that. Be smart. You know,
I think with my with the main radio audience, they missed when I had talked about the guy that there was some
about
girls,
the
Girl Scout, Girl Scout,
elaborate
Girl
on
Scout,
it. Go ahead, elaborate
cookies.
on it.
Yeah, there was a gentleman who he came across some Girl Scouts selling cookies. They was in the rain,
Mm-hmm.
so he decided to do the noble type thing. He bought all the cookies
Right.
and to keep them out the rain, and then went viral with the situation about the situation.
Right.
And the thing about it, the dude was a well wanted drug trafficker.
Okay.
So
He's a big deal.
DEA saw him,
Mm-hmm.
and and they knew where to go pick him up at.
Exactly.
He was captured because of his post on social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how that's the way he just got. It's just stupid. It's just stupid, man.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good to. You're not using your head when you do stuff like that, man. You know, and I can't. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't side with stuff like that. That just drives me up a wall, man. To see stupidity, man. You know, first of all, I don't condone committing a crime, period. But if you guys to commit a crime, man, be smart about that shit. Don't be a dumbass, man. Real shit. Don't be dummy about it. You know, be smart about it. You know, and posting stuff on social media, that's not being smart.
It is.
That's really not being smart at any cost, man. You know what I mean? Social media, like I say.
I wish I had some more of those stories, man.
But we can move on, man. We could.
There was another story that came across, which was one of the stupid ones, stupidest ones. Two guys. The thing about it, like when you commit a crime, the ideal is to be very careful.
Definitely.
And definitely do not leave anything at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
No fingerprints or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Something that can help you, help to
That could
identify you.
Exactly.
And so, just need to say that.
Mm-hmm.
It was these two guys who apparently did not take heed to that notion.
Mm.
Now, what they did was, it was in Maryland County, Florida, where these guys, they had robbed some stores, basically for cigarettes and lottery tickets.
Right.
Now, at the I don't know if it was a collective scene or one scene, but making a long story short, they end up leaving behind was a shoe, some tools, and one of them wallet. with his driver license.
Shoes, tool, and a wallet.
And a wallet.
Okay.
With his driver license in it.
Dumb ass motherfucker.
So they ain't had no problem solving that one, boy.
Yo, buddy, you come with me. You know what I mean? Right there. You come with me, buddy. Wow, man. I tell you, man, it's just something, man. Like, and I know there's more stories out there, but like you said, we didn't cover them too much and stuff. Main radio 102.1.
Do you have any personal ones?
I don't like to think about it right off the top of my head. Cause I done seen a lot of dumb shit in my life, man. I done seen dumb people do stupid stuff and
let me tell you about a personal one. Not too long ago, me and this guy, we got into an argument.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think. I forget what I did to him. We got into an argument. It got heated.
Right.
And and for some reason, he called the cops out on me.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had pulled a knife, and I made a motion to hit him with something or something. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he called the cops.
Right.
And the thing about it was he had urinated in a neighbor's yard.
Okay.
So, and I said something to him about it. That's what started. And so then, and one thing led to another thing. So then he had called the cops about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cops came, and he said something about me threatening. I forget what he accused me of doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, cop came up to me. You know, him and the cop walked up the street, and I said, "Yeah, I did, whatever it was." And yeah, I was talking to him about he was over there urinating into my neighbor's yard.
Right. Right.
And then he was like, yeah, I was I had to take a piss. I went over there to take a piss, and he did such and such, such and such. And I looked at him. I said, "Now you just confessed it to a crime."
Yeah.
And he thought about this. He thought about that shit.
Told himself. Yeah.
And turned around and slowly started walking down the street.
After he told on himself,
And the cop looked at him and shook his head like, "You dumbass."
did he lock him up?
Nah.
He just said,
He
"Fuck
just
it,
started
damn."
laughing. We both started laughing.
Mm. Yeah, man, that's something, man. That's funny. That's good.
And you know the individual I'm talking about too.
Nah. Yeah. Do I?
Yeah.
We're not gonna name names, but yeah, I probably do know the person. You know what I mean? When you mention it, you know what I mean? I hear the story.
That one shouldn't be hard to figure out.
No, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. You know what I mean? But that individual was a stupid motherfucker anyway. Always doing dumb shit. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think there's a ounce of fucking intelligence in that fucking poor soul anywhere. You just look at the motherfucker he's doing. You know what I mean? Just dumb. Just real dumb. Like, and I don't mean to talk about people like that, but just, yeah, dumb. We ain't naming no names, but me and Jay know who the fuck we got. I mean, just some dumb motherfucker. You know what I mean? Main Radio 102.1. You know, the Buzz Real Talk. You know, we talking about dumbest crimes, stupidest criminals. The phone line's open, y'all. 484-350-8481. You know, this is the Buzz Real Talk. You know, got some stories to tell. You know, y'all feel free to call in. You know, we here till 10 o'clock. You know, we talking some different things with the dumbest crimes, stupidest criminals. Y'all got some stories out there. You know, I know it's the weather done broke, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is, you know, it's getting cold. Oh, by the way, you know, Sunday, time is going back 1 hour. So we'll officially be going into Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. So don't forget to set your clocks back, y'all. The days will get shorter and the nights will get longer. It's that time of the year, you know, so don't forget to set your clocks back an hour on Sunday, November 7th. You know,
November 7th.
yeah. So, you know, how your week been, man? How your week, you know?
Always good, man. I can't
Yeah.
complain, dog.
Yeah. You know, everything been good, swell, you know, any interesting things happen to you, like, you know, like as far as you see any streakers or anything like that jumping around and coming?
Nah.
That's
luxury.
Okay, no streakers.
Nah.
You know,
But you know, the thing is, I have noticed like a lot of stupid accidents.
vehicle
accidents.
Okay.
You know, you got a lot of these young people that got money and they went out and bought a car. Half of them don't know.
In a rush to go nowhere.
In a rush to go nowhere. You know, people that got a Hemi,
Mm-hmm.
And
Want to
he
show it off. Yeah.
You know, racing from one corner, boom, 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 one corner to the next corner,
Yeah.
and
We hit it off.
just
We hit it
doing
off.
stupid stuff, man.
Yeah, we hit it every day up and down our block. You know
And
what I
then,
mean?
you know, some of them, they get into an accident, they ain't got no insurance, and you see them hop out the car. It was a couple that they had a baby in the back. They had an accident on Alney Avenue,
Wow.
and they got out, started running.
Mm-hmm.
Left the baby in the car. Left the baby in the car.
Now they fled the scene of the crime.
And then the girl, she got about maybe a block, thought about it.
Realized the baby
The
in there.
baby was in the car. She came back, got the baby, but the boy kept going.
Say fuck that. Fuck that. That's crazy, man.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy. But you know, yeah, like besides that, you know, that thing that streak I seen this morning, you know what I mean? You know, my week's been kind of like quiet, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm slowly, gradually getting myself back, you know, to being, you know, who I am, you know what I mean, like far as with my strength and everything like that. I did, you know, the reason why I was down there at Tabor Road today because I finally started my PT today. You know, when I got released from the facility, they recommended that I go to PT, but they were, you know, kind of backed up, so they called me early this week and said that they had a slot open and would I be interested in still. Was I so interested in going PT? I said, yeah, I really need that. You know what I mean? And it looks like it's gonna be working out. You know, big shout out to the staff at Moss Rehab. You know, I met a nice young lady that's my therapist today. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put her name out there, but you know, she's got some pretty blue eyes. You know, young lady. You know what I mean? Got 2 degrees. You know what I mean? And that's you know what I mean? I like to hear stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know, people that's, you know, doing stuff like that, man. Especially at a young age, man. Because you know, like I say, you know, not to take a spin off our topic, but you know, a lot of youth, you know, are not applying themselves. You know, especially at that age or younger, not applying themselves, man, not getting themselves educated, not putting themselves in a position to succeed. And here it is, this woman's 27 years old, man. She got 2 degrees.
Okay.
You know, so, you know, big shout out to her for that. You know, she was real, you know, she made me feel real comfortable about being there. You know what I mean? She was very informative. You know, she kind of listened to the things that I had to say. And we're going to get to work, man. You know, right now they got me on a...
It's good when you got physical therapy that know what they're doing.
I can relate to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
relate to you.
Yeah, we're on an 8-week program for the start, but she's something. She said she's going to advocate for even more time, like, cause she feels as though, like, you know, with the insurance companies, and basically that's what it is. You know, and I'm putting it out there, Facebook Live, main radio. You know, the insurance companies don't want to, you know, continue to pay for services that they have.
Of course, that's more money out there.
Right. So, but here it is, this therapist I got, and she didn't even have to reveal that information to me. She said, you know, she's going to advocate on behalf of me to continue my therapy for longer than 8 weeks. You know what I mean? Just because she, you know, she's been in the field for a few years now, and she's seen some things. So I told her, I said, hey, if it's out there, let's get it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Let's
you
get it.
recognize that you're gonna need more than that.
She probably did. I mean, she said, well, this is the thing. She said after 4 weeks, after a month, we're going to evaluate where I'm at, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't about nothing else. I know where you're going at with that. It ain't about all that. You know what I mean?
No, just.
You know, I know what you're going to get at. You know what I mean? You know,
You don't know. Anyway.
and we go to a break on main radio, man. Jay on some other shit, y'all. We're going to break on main radio. We'll be back in 5. Yeah. Yeah, but
Can I borrow your pen for a minute?
what do I do with it? I don't know what to do.
Anyway,
What you want to write something down?
yeah. But you know, I got a couple more. Stories.
Okay. Pertaining to the topic, right?
Yeah. I guess. Well, there was this one young lady. They titled her "She's No David Copperfield." And Ohio.
You talking about the magician motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is interesting.
An Ohio inmate, after being arrested for breaking into a senior citizen home, she decided to break out of jail by crawling through the ceiling at a police station.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you might expect, you know, most of the police stations have those tiles. I forget what you call them. Well, basically, it's kind of flimsy.
Yeah,
You know,
most more police stations
Drop
are.
ceiling. That's what I'm trying.
You talking about the panels?
Yeah, the drop
Yeah,
ceiling.
fiberglass panels. Yeah.
But make a long story short,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, she was crawling through the ceiling, and she basically came crashing down to the floor head first into a trash can. So the police just cuff her and took her right back to her cell.
Hold on. You gotta repeat that. Facebook Live. Y'all hear this shit? Go ahead, say that again.
She lost one of the towels, gave way, and she came down head first into a trash can. Head first.
So Facebook Live. Picture this. Head first in the fucking trash can. So the feet probably was dangling in the air. All right, what happened after that?
They just cuffed her and took her back to her cell. So,
I'd have been cussed. I'd have been like, "You stupid dumb bitch. You's an idiot. You's a fucking idiot." You know what I mean?
man.
I would have loved to see that. I'd have been in tears, man. I'd have been no good. Oh man,
see that too.
that's something that you will see on America's Funniest Videos or some stupid shit. Yeah.
Or something you see like Three Stooges.
Yeah, they do stupid ass like slapstick.
Like
shit
one of
like
them
that.
comedy shows like Three Stooges.
Yeah,
or
they
something,
do slapstick shit like that. Definitely. You put a nail in the coffin right there. Yeah. Wow. Head first, and then of all places to land in a fucking trash can. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh man,
That is real crazy.
I just wonder if she got up with the trash can on her head and couldn't see
Yeah,
it.
you got to tell the story again when we go back on main radio, man.
Oh, man.
Rochester need to hear that as well. So Facebook Live, we here. You know, it's main radio, the Buzz Real Talk. You know, what I mean, we here. Phone lines are open 484-350-8481. Talking about dumbest crimes, stupidest criminals. You know what I mean? Let's get it, y'all. It's Friday. Let's get it. Hooker 360, Big J here. You know, let's just get it, y'all. So yeah, let's do this now. Let's go back on that. There we go. All right, main radio 102.1. We're back on. You know, and Jay was telling the story to Facebook Live while we were on break, and he's going to tell y'all now about this on main radio. Go ahead,
Well,
Jay.
as I was telling the story earlier, it was about an Ohio inmate. After being arrested for breaking in a senior citizen home, she decided she was going to break out of jail, and she decided to crawl through the ceiling of a police station. Now, as you might expect it, police station ceilings are usually mostly like drop ceilings.
Right, they're
They're
not
not flimsy, they're not
right.
sturdy.
They're not sturdy. Exactly.
So as she was crawling, one of the towels she on gave way, and she came crashing down head first into a trash can.
Hey radio, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? That has got to be the dumbest shit. I mean, first of all, you're already locked up. What would possess you? I mean, I know you want to get out, but what would possess you to walk through the ceiling Now, common sense would tell you, like, I'm almost certain at some point before she actually fell through there that it was a possibility that, oh shit, this is not going to work. And sure enough, it did.
Yeah, sure enough.
That is so funny, Steve, man. That is real funny. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. You know, 9:45, y'all. This, you know, Main Radio 102.1. You know, I was gonna wait till a little later to announce this, but I could do this now.
So before you, I got one more story.
All right, tell the story.
Tell.
Wait.
This is a personal joint.
All right.
I was in when I was in high school.
Okay.
We had plotted on taking stealing some computers out of the computer room,
Okay.
computer lab.
Mm-hmm.
So it was me and two other guys, and so I had put this plan together. Now the thing was, we wait till a party.
Right.
Central had a party, and didn't really mean to call it school, but anyway, school had a party,
Right.
and like during the party, like when you go enter the school to go to the gym
Mm-hmm.
is usually the first set of doors that you come to, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So, but everything else would be blocked off
Mm-hmm.
in order to won't allow people to go into the school.
Okay.
But now inside the gym, there was a section that you enter the basement, and the gates would be closed, but wouldn't be locked.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we had decided to do was, I had a plan to go down there, and there was a closet
Mm.
that usually kept open, but in the back of the
Closet.
when you go into it was like a custodian closet.
Right,
It was,
right.
it was
Supply
kind of like a
closet.
little small room,
Mm-hmm.
okay, where they keep their stuff at.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you go in there, and then there was it had access to the lab through like a little vent.
Cubby, yeah.
And so we was gonna go through the vent, steal the computer, bring them out.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was I had to get my parents' car.
You
And
gotta get your
my
parents.
parents' car.
Your parents?
Right, my parents' car.
Car.
That
okay.
was just get
That was
put
the
stuff
getaway.
in- Yeah,
To
put
load
stuff
it
in the
up,
car,
load it
load
up.
up and drive away.
Exactly.
Now the key is if I don't show up with the car,
Yeah,
the whole
another-
thing's off. We
Right.
do it another day.
Right.
Okay. Now the thing was, every weekend I used to like wash my dad's car, or stepdad's car,
Mm-hmm.
and he would let me borrow the car
Mm-hmm.
with no problem, you know. And but this weekend, for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
he would not let me. I mean, I waxed that thing. I must have overdid it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I washed it, and he wouldn't let me hold the car.
Right.
So the bottom line is, I never did make it. I couldn't go to school.
Mm.
You know, I didn't have the car to go to the school,
Right,
to the
right.
party.
Right.
So, but those two dummies anyway went ahead, took the computers out the lab, and left them on the lawn in the back of the school.
Just left from there.
Just left them there.
Wow.
So therefore, you know, in
what
the
happened?
future,
So when
they got caught. They ended up
They
getting
ain't
caught.
snitch on you?
No, they ain't snitch on me.
Okay.
Yeah, but they ended up getting caught. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, like I said, the thing was, if I don't show the car, don't do it. We do it another time.
Right.
But those dummies went ahead and did it. But you know the ironic thing about it?
What was that?
Both them dummies are lawyers now.
Ain't that something?
Both of them are lawyers.
Successful lawyers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you talked to them in a while?
Yeah.
Cause y'all bring that story up. You ever talk about that story?
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
That's a good story. Wow. Well, moving on, man. You know, I got an announcement to make. Didn't have a chance to post it, you know, to our announcements, but I'm gonna just announce it now, you know, verbally. The Met 858 North Broad Street. Laugh Out Loud in conjunction with Hip Hop 101 / Eventbrite.com. Got another banger Sunday, November 28th, 7 p.m. Doors open up at 6. Busta Rhymes will be hitting the stage. That's right, Philly. He will be performing on stage. Also, we got the Locks. That's right, y'all. You heard me. The Locks. Jadakiss, Sheik Luch, and Styles P will be performing also. Purchase tickets online. Go to Eventbrite.com or call the Met Ticket Office at 1-800-513-7540 or contact Ricardo Burrell at 215-410-6150. Ticket prices are $50 for general admission and $150 for VIP. You don't want to miss this. At the Met, Sunday, June 28th. Busta Rhymes and the Locks will be there.
Okay.
So that's going to be a nice show, man.
Yeah, that should be a nice show.
Yeah, both of them are headliners. You know, Busta been in the game a long time. Of course, everybody know who the Locks is. You know, Philly getting a good treat, man. So that's going to be...
Busta look good, man. He done beefed up, dude.
Yeah, because you remember when Busta was skinny when he first came out, man. Now Busta wants some real, like, you know, and I'm going to tell you something, like, I guess, you know, with maturity, you know, people grow up, you know, they get a little older, they change their ways. Because, you know, and when Busta was young, you know, he was a little radical. Like, he was, like, a real ignorant motherfucker. But you talk to him now, you hear him in interviews now, and you hear him talk now, you talk with a lot of intelligence, you know, mainly because he's been in the game a long time and he's seen some pitfalls and stuff like that.
Oh, he's very intelligent.
And I tell you, you know, much respect to you, Busta. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I can honestly say I really didn't like you back in the day.
But you was always my boy, Busta. You was always my boy.
Yeah, that woo-ha shit. Yeah, I was on that. But and there's a lot of other hits you had. You know, your music was great, but you as an individual, I didn't really care for it because, you know. But now, I mean, I can honestly say, you know what I mean, much respect to you, man. You know what I mean, you've come a long ways in life, and you winning, and you know, hopefully, if I'm feeling better, I could be down there to see you perform at the Met, down on 858 North Broad Street on Sunday, May 28th. You know, you got anything you want to say, man? You know, before we get out of here, you know what I mean?
No. Just a little thought, though.
What? It's 7 minutes, man.
Well, I know how you sometimes driving down the road,
Mm-hmm.
and you see these deer crossing signs.
Yeah, all over the place. Yeah.
So I'm just wondering.
How often you see deer?
Nah.
Oh, good.
How do a deer know where to cross at?
I mean, that's one of the things
Just
you
a
make
little
them
thought about it.
Or is it that they... Now, is this somebody that actually...
Don't put too much into it.
No. Because you brought up something interesting there. I mean, you know, no. Listen, man. No thing that we talk about is not worthy of talking about it, really. Because when you think about it, who determines if it's a deer crossing? Like, really? Like, unless you actually out there filming a fucking deer crossing all the time. Like, honestly, like, you ever think of, like, really, Jay, like, really? You put up a sign, deer crossing, like, so, I guess 90% of the time, this is where the fucking deer cross is at. That's why the fucking sign is there. Okay. You know?
Keep messing up.
I ain't messing up shit. I'm just saying, man. You brought it up, so I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna say what I got to say. It ain't stupid. It ain't dumb. It does make a lot of sense. I mean, let's think about it though. Think about it. You know what I mean? You brought it up, and you think I'm not going like rock that shit? You crazy? Deer crossing. I'll take something like that, and I use that. Real shit.
Oh man, I got another one. You know how they said that why the chicken crossed the street?
Why the chicken cross the road?
He said he want to get to the other side.
Yeah.
I know why he wanted to get to the other side.
Why is that?
Because he was passing by a Kentucky Fried Chicken that was closed, and he saw a couple of hungry brothers pull up in there hungry, and the Kentucky Fried Chicken was closed.
I don't get that.
They was going to eat his ass. Never mind.
No, now that one was way over top of me. That went on my level. I gotta understand that. I couldn't get that one.
I ain't messed up on that one.
You ain't got no more? All right, well, I mean, it's been real.
There's this place called Mama Duba Soul Food. She got food to die for.
You making this shit up, ain't you? Don't make it up, man. If you gonna say something real, man. Cause I'm not even going for that one. When you said the name, that fucked it up right there. You could have said a better name than you might have.
I didn't want to accidentally call a real place.
It didn't have to be a real place. It could have been.
Well, what I was going to say,
it could have been Jake's place, nigga. Shit,
it might be a Jake's place.
Yeah, but it's 1,000 Jake's place. It ain't gotta be his place. It could be anybody's place.
But what I had to say, Jake might not have been happy about it.
Jake don't know the fuck who you is.
If he listens to the Real Buzz, he might know. Well, anyway, I'll say that for another time.
All right. It's 9:57, y'all, man. It's been real. Join us next week, same time, 9 p.m. The Buzz Real Talk, Jay. Booker 360.
But you know what? There is a place called Thomasine Catering, and remember we went there. The food was. Food was.
So why you ain't shout them out?
Well, I'm about to shout them out now.
Go ahead.
The other one was a joke, but this is for real though.
All right.
Was Thomasine Catering?
It was Thomasina.
Thomasine Catering.
Thomasina.
Thomasina.
It's the female.
It's a Thomasine is female too. Anyway, Thomasine Catering down on
Orthodox in Aramingo.
Yeah, Orthodox Aramingo. The soul food is delicious. If you're ever in that area, give them a try. The macaroni and cheese and all that. Their
turkey
wings, banging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they got some good food there.
Yeah, they got some good food.
And you could book an event there. You know what I mean? They got a
nice catering hall.
You know, we didn't get a chance to look at the upstairs, but the upstairs is probably huge as a mug. You know, but yeah.
They had a couple of rooms downstairs, and it was real nice.
Yeah, so they got it going on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it looked like it's cultured, like black
owned.
Yeah.
Black owned establishment.
Definitely. But yeah, like I was saying, you know what I mean, next week, Main Radio, 102.1, Facebook Live, Buzz Real Talk, 9 p.m. And join me tomorrow. I'll be back on my show, Aspect 360 Sports Podcast, man. Got some stuff to talk about, man. You know, the Sixers are flying high. They're on a 5-game winning streak. So, you know, we can talk about that. You know, the Eagles got a big game coming up Sunday. You know, and we'll bounce around with some other stuff, flyers and stuff like that. So, you know, join us. You know, next week, like I say, same time, 9 p.m. Buzz Real Talk, Booker 360, Big J. You know, and my show tomorrow at 11. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. At 11 o'clock, Aspect 360. You know, Rochester, Main Radio. Love you guys. You know, appreciate everything you're doing for us. You know, and we out. Peace.
Welcome to the Buzz Real Talk.
Sitting.
It's really traded, man. All right. Okay. So it's time we go online. All right. Boom. What up? What up? What up? I was just about to go to my Sony Blaze corner. I was just about to go to my Sony Blaze corner intro, but welcome to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deep intellectual conversations with high-minded individuals right in the smooth city in the world, Rochester, New York. I am your very knowledgeable host, Sony Blaze, and welcome to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. Today on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, we don't have too much of a, it's the same thing like the last two episodes. It's because I'm still gathering up the guests on Deep Talk, but today's episode is just a very simple episode, and we're gonna go ahead and talk to a few guests, whoever actually comes in, and have a conversation with me on the channel. But other than that, it's a very chill back episode. Anyways, thank you for joining me on Detox on the Blaze. We'll be right back after these break on the mainradio.com if you're listening to the main radio. If you're on Facebook or live, you could continue to watch me now, and we can go ahead and have a conversation real quick. But anyways, we'll be right back after these music break on the mainradio.com. On Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. Stop recording. All right. Okay. So what up? What up, everybody? How's everybody's doing on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you wait, I'm broadcasting with Facebook, Instagram, not Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and a few other things. I'm probably gonna do another one. It's called Ustream. Ustream is another one. I have to go ahead and thank old girl for that because oh yeah, I have never really got into that one, never heard of it, but now I'm gonna go ahead and go check that out real quick. Like, so anyway, we be hold on real quick though. So let me go ahead and pause this video. Oh, that is there. All right, beautiful. All right, we're back. Okay, so okay. Now I would love to go ahead and do this on what is it on a few other things. Okay, create broadcast, enable exit enter studio. Okay, create broadcast, new broadcast, brass, my brass. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. Okay, so just to give me a moment, real quick, I'm just in there fixing this shit up. Aha. Okay. I need DJ. It's time for me to have me a DJ. What up? Welcome to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deep intellectual conversation with high-minded individuals. Right now, this is the behind the scenes. Not behind the scenes, but we're on break right now, and we're about to come back on the mainradio.com. You can listen to me on the main radio each and every Wednesday night from 8. Okay, let's go. Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. You know what? Don't even worry about it. With Sony Blaze. Customize destination. Okay, create customize destination. Create broadcast. Fuck it. I ain't gonna worry about it for now. Okay, let's go ahead and get back on the main radio. What up? What up? Welcome back to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deep intellectual conversations with high-minded individuals right in the smoothest city in the world, Rochester, New York. Once again, I am your host, Sony Blaze, and welcome to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. Now, today's episode of Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, you know what? I want to go ahead and talk about social media and the internet. A lot of just a lot of mess that's out there, and it's just the main thing, just the internet in general. I just we got a lot of problem that's out there, a lot of problem. And also, just to let y'all know, if y'all do want to go ahead and chat with me, I believe I'll be able to see it, so go ahead and hit me up. But before we get into the internet, once again, since we just got back on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, and also in a nice, beautiful new area, let's go ahead and introduce myself for the individuals who don't know who I am. Once again, I am Sony Blaze. I am a Haitian American, and I'm from Florida. I've been here in the United States all my life, born and raised. from Winter Haven, Florida. Once again, both of my parents was Haitian Creole. I've been working and been living in Rochester for a bit of like 15 years or so it's been a good minute. And I have to say, my from living up here and some of the experience that I had and some of the stuff that I seen, I have to say it's I'm really traded, man. And I'm glad that I'd be able to groom the way that I have been groomed within Rochester and whatsoever. Because I was born in Miami, raised in Polk County, and groomed in Rochester, and that's how it is. That's how it is. So, anyways, now let's go straight into this discussion about just the internet and internet in general and how our behavior and how health correlates with the internet and how it affects us as well. So, let me make sure no. Brand folder. Deep talk folder. Yes, I want it on that one. Ooh, that looks nice and spicy. That looks a lot better. So I gotta make sure I work on that. So now the internet, it first mainly came around the late 90s. I eventually went ahead and pulled out the research on there, but it came out around the late 90s, if I'm not mistaken, though. But now I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I believe the creator of the internet was I think was a Nigerian man or something, or somewhere in African descent, that this individual who was to actually create the internet, and mainly it was for the military, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that's how it all started. Yeah. So like I said, I'm sorry that this is okay. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. All right, follow. Okay, let's see. Put in a new tab. Okay, all right, there we go. So all right. All right, let's actually add something in the back up here real quick, like too. Wow. Yeah, you know what? We'll be right back. Few technical difficulties that we had in the background, but what we was talking about the internet and how it started. And a little quick history. I don't have too much of the history of the internet, but eventually we'll get there. Actually, I would love to have somebody who has an extensive background on the web and whatsoever, because I want to learn more about web 1.0, 2.0, and the new web that we're about to get into, because a lot of people don't even know about this, but there is a new version of the web is coming out real soon, and y'all really need to get up on it. The new version of the web called Web 3.0. Web 3.0. Now you're probably saying, what's that has to do with me and whatsoever, Sony? I mean, come on, Web 3.0. What's that has to do with anything with my life, with my finances, and to helping me to get somewhere better? Well, let me tell you a little bit. First of all, you already know about cryptocurrency, right? People already heard about Bitcoins and Ethereum and Shiba Inu and all that good jazz. Well, first of all, I knew about cryptocurrency for at least get a bit of 10 years. I knew about Bitcoin when it was just a few cents. Yeah, and the thing is, what's making it even more crazier, I knew about the potential of Bitcoin before all the people. It was I still can't believe. I told a few people. Now this is not like not my people's, but I'm talking about other friends out there that I told, like, yo man, you should get into Bitcoins. Man, Sony, man, that's bullshit. That ain't gonna happen. You can't touch it. Blah blah blah. I'm telling you, Bitcoin. And look what's happened. Look at it. Bitcoin is almost $70,000 per Bitcoin. And I told these people when Bitcoin was a few cents. Oh well. So I'm sorry. I had to sit there and bring out that rant, because sometimes when because I'm a type of individual that whenever I do give out knowledge, I don't give knowledge just to, I'm a big bag, I got a lot of knowledge type. I give out knowledge and be like, you know what? I want to see if I give this type of knowledge to this person, what they will do with it, how they would run with it. And that's how I usually do when it comes to knowledge and stuff like that. But to continue on, that's the part of Web 3.0 is. So for example, so now so to make it easier to understand the difference between Web 2.0 and 3.0, and also especially with a correlation with our mental and how we interact with the internet in the future. But anyway, for instance, when 2.0, well, first of all, let's go from 1.0 to 2.0, because as of lately I've been researching a lot about the internet and whatsoever. So 1.0 is basically our static pages. Now, static pages, if y'all want to go ahead and understand what that mean by static pages when it comes to internet terms, like this is stuff that I recently learned. So don't worry if you're confused. I was confused in a few of these parts as well too. So when they're talking about 3.0 and what is it? I say 3.8, 1.0, Web 1.0, static web pages. Now, what are static web pages? Basically, they're just information pages. Basically, you just go to a website and it just, the best example, think about Twitter, but a lot cheaper, basically. That and then you can have some pictures and whatsoever, and you just scroll down. There's no dynamic anything. There's no video feed coming through. You won't be able to actually watch what you're watching right now if you're watching me through Facebook or whatsoever. That 1.0, Web 1.0 basically is the bare bone internet. Basically, it's just like forums, and just single pages like that. Like if you ever heard of this web page called GitHub. If you're a programmer, GitHub is your best friend. But anyway, we'll be right back after these break on the mainradio.com. I went over a little bit too much. I do apologize that I went off a little bit. We will do a lot better. But anyway, we'll be right back after these break on the mainradio.com. Okay, so we're break on the main radio, but doesn't mean we're on break on live on here on Facebook, YouTube, and whatever this lands on. So hopefully a few people will come in and have a convo with me. I will look, and I'm gonna let y'all know though, man. If y'all looking for somebody to go ahead, if you're a small business that's out there who needs advertisement, who needs to reach a group audience, let me know down in the comment section. Let me know, man. Come on, chat me right now. If you watch me right now, go ahead and hit me up. And I got you. And we're going to go ahead and do a drop. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and show y'all this drop right here real quick. To let y'all know that we serious here over here on the Sony Blaze corner doing the deep talk with Sony Blaze. And we're serious over here. So also, first of all, Frank, thank you. Frank, the man. Also, Nate, thank you. Thank you. Eric, thank you. Y'all gave me this opportunity to actually, I'm not going to lie, just being at this moment, at this point, sitting there doing this shit, and also on my personal Facebook too right now. I'm pretty sure, I know y'all watching this shit, okay? People on my personal shit, and I know y'all sitting there shooting the shit, man. I need to stop fucking around. Hey, man, I know it's been a long time since I've been here. Oh, somebody actually joined. Thank you very much. Right now, we're taking a break on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. I'm just messing around, fucking around. Anyways, welcome to the Sony Blaze Corner. Where could have been from anywhere, from any time, from any place, but you took your time to come join me, and I do thank you. All right. Oh, let me take off. We be right back. There you go, Sony Blaze Corner. But what's up? Who's here with me? Thank you for joining me on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze each and every Wednesday night on the mainradio.com. And as of this moment, I'm looking for guests. If you want to be a part of Deep Talk, want to be actually going up to the studio, have a very deep convo with me, let me know down in the comment section. I would love to actually have deep convo with some individuals who's out there, who's ready to be exposed. Whatever type of lifestyle this is. So anyways, once again, thank you for joining me on Deep Talk. So today on Deep Talk, I was getting a discussion about web, the internet. I was describing Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and the Web 3.0 that we are slowly building up to. Now, Web 3.0 is all has to do in the category where cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is all into that. So we're gonna get into it. So I'm gonna let you know, man, each and every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m. on the mainradio.com, Facebook, on Brass Radio, you get to go ahead and have, me, just chocolate drop, okay? All right. You get to have this chocolate drop. So anyways, Okay, so let's go ahead and go back on the mainradio.com and we'll get right back on the discussion. Welcome back to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deep intellectual conversations with high-minded individuals right in the smoothest city in the world, Rochester, New York. I am your very knowledgeable host, Sony Blaze, and welcome to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. Today on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, we're talking about the relationship with the internet and a bit of history about the internet and whatsoever. So let's get right back into it. Sadly enough, today we don't have a guest on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, but we are working on that each and every day. It's slowly getting there because hey, it's been a while since I did deep talk, so brother, I gotta get back into the vibe of things. Brother, I have to get back into the vibe of things. So we was talking about Web 1.0 exactly, just a little bit of description. Mainly Web 1.0 is basically static pages, and that's when you'd be able to go onto static pages and check out stuff like that. Now Web 2.0, when the advent of that pops up, that's when you be able to do a lot more and like be able to actually have search engines like Google and whatsoever, and be able to go on to many sites like YouTube. We can go down a little more of a basic earlier social media sites like your example MySpace and whatsoever, but mainly Web 2.0 is the internet that we're pretty much using now. See, in the Web 2.0, what that came with is the era of advertising and whatsoever, ads, and basically privacy invasions and stuff like that. Well, a lot of stuff that been doing like Facebook and YouTube, Google, all those places. And let me tell you this. If you go to a website, you know what? Let's use the great example, Facebook. Yes, Facebook. Don't kick me off Facebook, but we're gonna use Facebook for example, though. So the thing is, it's like this with Facebook. All right, you get to sign up for Facebook for free. You get to sign up for Facebook for free. But not just that, you can sit there and put as much shit as you want in Facebook. Put a lot of videos, pictures, movies, and not just that. You're not just the only one that's free. There are billions of people out there on Facebook. Billions of people out there on Facebook with billions other accounts with petabytes of memory. What I mean now, before I continue on petabytes, all right, so let's break it down. All right, there's petabytes, terabytes, gigabytes, megabytes. There you go. So petabytes is that's a lot of memory. So think about it. And it takes a lot of equipment, energy, and manpower to power all of that. So while you're using Facebook for free, where do you think Facebook and all of them how they getting money? How are they making money? If you go into Facebook for free, sign up for free, do all that shit for free in Facebook, how is Facebook making that money? How's Facebook making that money? I just want you to really think about that. And like I said, and this is where it comes down to the relationship with the internet, social media comes in at. Now, see, the thing is, why you go ahead and sign up for Facebook and stuff like that, you're also signing your rights to a lot of your private things. And if you're not careful, if you're not, make sure you click on certain things. Basically, what Facebook, Google, any platform like that, what they can do is grab all the information, all that data that they collected on you. And what I mean about the information, the data they collected on you, is, for instance, it's like this. Let's say one day you just go ahead, it's just a random day, you probably had your day off, you just woke up, and it's like, all right, I want to go ahead and go down to to the gas station and get me some gas. Then you sit there, start complaining about, man, I got no money. And as soon as you go to the gas station, you go over there, and while you still have your phone in your pocket, you go to the gas station and you look at you look at some speakers, and you say like, oh man, them speakers look nice. I wish I could buy some speakers, and so on and so on. Just think about how your day really just go by, and how what, and the stuff that you say you do, you don't really think about, you don't pay attention to, but you go out, you go through your day. Well, guess what? Your phone's listening to you. Your device is listening to you. Your smartwatch is listening to you. Oh yes, it is listening to you. While you sit there and be like, oh, I wish I could have that. It heard that. Oh, well, you sit there, you're at the gas station and seeing that. Everything that you've done is being recorded off Facebook. It's being, it's putting into data in Facebook. It's put it through here, there, bam, there, put it in categories. It's like, oh, this person like dogs. It's putting in like people who like dog category and blah, blah, blah. It just gets straight into that. And once they got the information, what Facebook, Google, and all those places, that what they do is they sell your information into advertisers, other companies, third party, places, be like, and so they can go ahead and make that money off of you. Now, whew, that was a lot of information. That was a lot of information. Let's go ahead and move south real quick. Ooh. Now we got all that. So that's basically Web 3.0 and how stuff like Facebook use not 3.0, 2.0 and whatsoever, and how Facebook and whatsoever take advantage of Web 2.0 and take advantage of you, the regular viewer, listener, who none the wiser. So after that, anyways. Let's go on to Web 3.0 and why that makes a difference between with a lot of things. And before we get to Web 3.0, let's talk about the relationship between what we have in social media and the internet. Mainly it's just social media right now. It's not really the internet per se, because I've been using the internet for over like 3/4 of my life already. So 3/4, like ever since I was in high school, and I'm about to be 37 years old this year. No, or 38 years old this year. Or 37. No, I'm about to be 37. And then once I get 37, I'm gonna be 38 next year. But anyways, you could say about like 20 years using the internet, and then how social media is like something really brand new and something different. So a lot of this stuff is very new. Wow, tongue twisted. So recently there was this story. I can't remember who was the lady, but I think this was just a very recent story. Now, the story that happened was that Facebook. Now, Facebook. The thing is, Facebook knew and knows about. Now, this is like allegedly, and this was claims. So, disclaimer, the views and whatsoever about what I'm about to talk about is all with them. It has nothing to do with me and my points of view and whatsoever, and what I think about Facebook and whatsoever, even though I think about some other things about Facebook. Yeah. But anyways, back to it. So the thing is, the lady now, first of all, she said she's not associated with Facebook. She went up before she went with these claims. She let it be known that she's not really associated with Facebook, but she's in a collaboration with individual like sources who has some deep connection with Facebook. So anyways, and you can probably pull this up in the internet somewhere. I should eventually do it, but I'm not gonna do it right now. But she went up and she got some research that shows that Facebook knows that it's very toxic and it's very bad for your mental health, amongst other things, and they could easily stop this. They can easily fix the issue. They can easily fix the problem, but they're not gonna do it. Why? Because the crazy amount of profit that they're making will be gone. So it's all about that money, though. It's all about that money. So let's get back to it with mental health, and we notice there's a lot of messed up people out there with a lot of mental health issues that need some help. And if this true, now I'm not saying if it's true. Now, if Facebook is promoting that and knows the issue and they're not trying to help the issue, because the main thing that Facebook and all these other websites they need your attention. The longer you stay on there, the better. That's what it is. And if they fix the toxicity in Facebook, you wouldn't even spend that much time on Facebook, straight up. A lot of these social media websites, you wouldn't really spend most of your time on them if they stop promoting toxicity on those social media platforms. I'm telling you, it's like this. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all sit there mindlessly go through all these social media platforms and just go through it because it entertains you. And the thing is, the way how Facebook and all those companies get paid is for you to stay there as long as you can. And they know that it's fucking up your mental health, but they're not going to sit there and fix that. Why? Because that you stay on there is making you money. And another thing is, the more you stay on there, the more you give them your information whatsoever, the more they be able to extract information out of you, use it, and sell it. And then after these break, that's where we're gonna go into Web 3.0 and that will help you out and why it's a good thing to really dive deeper into exactly what is Web 3.0 and why it's going to help you out a lot. Anyways, we'll be right back after these break on themainradio.com on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. If you're on Facebook Live, we're going to go ahead and just talk it up. We'll be right back after these breaks. Okay, there you go. So we are right here back on these break on D Talk with Sony Blaze. Woo, I have to say I got to get me something to drink real soon. I'm like perch right now. So yeah. Once again, thank you for joining me on my corner of the universe. You could have been from anywhere, from any time, from any place, but you took your time to come join me, and I do thank you once again. I am your very knowledgeable host, Sony Blaze. Welcome to my corner of the universe. Once again, we're doing D Talk with Sony Blaze every Wednesday. Eventually we're going to go do a few others behind the scenes, a few other shows, but I'm still getting used to doing Deep Talk right now. While actually working a regular 9 to 5, while also doing a few other things, because I also am a graphic designer. Eventually I want to go ahead and do a few videos of graphic design about say for instance tutorials on how to do graphic design and a plethora of other things that we want to get into. So anyway, I want to know what y'all thought so far about how I'm doing on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. Let me know. Also, if you want to be a part of the Deep Talk with Sony Blaze or anything has to do with the Sony Blaze Corner brand, let me know down on the comment of this video, which should be landing on YouTube, Facebook, and whatever platforms this may actually lands on. Let me know down in the comment if you want to be part of the Sony Blaze Corner brand, or you want to go ahead and be part of the Deep Talk with Sony Blaze and have a deep convo with me real quick. So go ahead and just hit me up. I'm ready to have that convo. Yes, sir. Anyways, I'll be right back. Take me an extra real quick break there as well too. Yes. All right, we're back. All right. We are back with Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deep intellectual conversations with high-minded individuals right in the smooth city in the world, Rochester, New York. Once again, I am your very knowledgeable host, Sony Blaze, and welcome to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. This today on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, we're talking about the relationship with the internet and a little bit about the internet and a bit of history. Because the main reason why is because this is still an unplanned episode, but hey, it happens, and I don't mind doing these types of unscripted, unedited types of live broadcasts because it helps out with getting more used to the best way I could say it'd be more what's the spontaneous, but that wasn't the word. Have better improvisation in mind, because that's not one of my strong suits. Like improvise. I can't get quick in my feet, but I suck at improvising at times. So let's go ahead and go back into now. Before the break, we was talking about Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. We was getting onto there, and I was talking about how the relationship, how we deal with it, and how companies that's out there that use Web 3.0 and whatsoever. Now, this is just surface level knowledge. It's not like I said, I just got into it because especially where I work at, I want to learn more about servers and communication between PCs and NAS technology. I really do get deep into technology. Like technology is my shit though. Technology is my shit. Technology is my shit. It is my shit. But anyways, let's get into Web 3.0. Now, Web 3.0. Now, the best way I could say is Web 3.0 is like your way, basically. That's the best way I can say it. See, now what would disrupt the establishment, especially like stuff like Facebook, whatsoever, what Web 3.0 gives individuals, especially with cryptocurrency and blockchain technology and a lot of amazing things that is happening over there. It basically gives you more control over what you do with your information, and also you become the distributor. You have the information, so it's like there is no more middleman at all. There's no more middleman, and also you will have the same type of information this person has, this person has, this person has, and it is damn near impossible. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's damn near impossible to change the information and nobody not noticing it. This is that like once it's there, it's there. Basically, it's now. That's just like the light version of it, and what Web 3.0 and whatsoever has to do with it. Ooh. Like I said, this is something, it gets deep. It really does get deep. You can see how difficult I'm having to actually print out some of these words and articulating it. It's because it gets, and I'm still learning a lot about because like blockchains, the technology of blockchain is very interesting. Now, a little bit more blockchains. Now, blockchains, that's where cryptocurrency, NFTs comes in at. And see, this is why Web 3.0 disrupts a lot of distributors that's in the internet, like Facebook, YouTube, and stuff like that. Because one, you can sit there and make your own money with Web 3.0 without any of these, any of that thing. Let's say if you put out a video, let's say, for instance, TikTok. Let's go to TikTok right here, real quick. TikTok, okay? So on TikTok, there was this thing that a lot of white people were stealing a lot of black people content and saying and taking it for theirs and not giving them credit for it to the black people. And so while white people sitting there getting all the praise and accolades from that dance they didn't create it, and that didn't do as good as the original creator of the dance. The with Web 3.0 and with blockchain technology, let's say for instance you created a dance and you put it in a video format. You put it in a video, you chop it up, make it, you do all the good things to it. You put it in the blockchain. You get all the necessary codes and smart contracts. Remember that word, smart contracts. Smart contracts. You put it on there, and then as soon as you get everything ready, put it on the blockchain. Bam, it's on the blockchain. Maybe like a few years later, all of a sudden that video, people start doing that dance, and it got real popular. Bam, bam, it's just explode and shit like that, right? So, anyways, after that, obviously, you're gonna have some people be like, "Yo, I was the one that created that dance. It was me. That's my shit." But with the thing is, especially with the internet, back then, there wasn't really no way to prove that that's that, because whatever, because it's an internet and it gets a little messy. So we're gonna talk about that later. But anyways, get straight back to it. So with that, it gets real messy. And with the internet and with the Web 3.0 and you put it on the blockchain. Now, since you're already put on the blockchain and a long time ago, first of all, you get the first bonus of longevity. I mean, you put that there pretty much first. Second of all, with the blockchain, it could trace it back to you. So let's say, for instance, also if you put the smart contract, with the smart contract, you get royalties. So let's say with the dance, and then every time somebody do the dance, they share it, and there's a certain amount of money that's been made, some type of transaction. Now, if you did the smart contract right, all that will lead, all the money will lead right back to you. And the thing is, you didn't need a middleman. You didn't need no Facebook. You don't need no YouTube. You don't need no bank. You don't need none of that. See, that's what makes Web 3.0 and crypto and all this other stuff so dangerous. So dangerous for a lot of stuff, a lot of establishment. Why crypto is so dangerous with the banking industry and whatsoever. Why it makes it so just it's crazy with the technology that you can do. Like, say for instance, like one thing that I would love to do with technology and whatsoever, with crypto, not with blockchain and crypto and whatsoever, is incorporated with video games. Oh my gosh, y'all don't know the amount of crazy things that can happen where you can use with the blockchain technology and stuff like the internet, with video games. I mean, like for instance, like a quick example, let's say we was one of those shooters, PUBG or whatever. I don't know. I haven't been. Yeah. So anyway, one of those shooters. I guess Fortnite. So we use Fortnite. So Fortnite. Let's say if there was like a special gun that's under, like a rare gun that. Now with the advent of blockchain technology, what you can do, you can program that there could only exist three of those weapons, like certain, like 3 weapons that's only there on Fortnite. Three of a kind of those, that weapon. And the thing is, with the blockchain technology, once those 3 weapons found, they are found forever. And once those weapons are lost, they are lost forever. So let's say if somebody found one, let's say if me, Miney, and Mo. Okay, me, I got a sword. Miney got a sword, and or a gun, whatever. And Mo got a whatever. So, with blockchain technology, it gives you more. This shit gives you more idea what all Intel what that does in the digital plane of things. So, let's say I'm playing Fortnite, then I got this gun. Now, for some strange reason, I found that rare gun, and let's say that gun within the game has like a 0.0009 chance of being found, and I found it. That's super rare. So, thing is, and since it's only 3 of those guns in that game using the blockchain technology, that's mean there'll only be 3 of those guns will ever exist within that game. And especially if it's now, see, this is what makes it. Oh my gosh, this is why I love this shit for though. Okay, so with the blockchain technology, now if they do this right, that's mean like instead of just you having your own game, like, or okay, let me rephrase it. Instead of you just buying the disc in the game and just playing on straight online and then blah blah blah. What they can do, they can actually make the game, host the game on their own server, and people join on that server and basically lives in that server, forever. Whatever. You know what? I'm getting sidetracked. So let's get back into the main example because I'm gonna confuse y'all. I'm sorry to confuse y'all. So to get back to it. So let's say I found a gun, they found a gun, they found a gun. All right. So let's say I got the gun, I keep the gun, and I kept on working on the gun. Have fun with it. Let's say Mo, he got the gun and he lost it. Like, let's say he was one day he was fighting the enemy and he had the gun on him, and let's say there was an option like if you had the guns on you while you die, it drops, and if you don't come back on time, you lose the weapon. So let's say he sat there, had the gun on him, and he died, he dropped it, he never came back on time, picked it up, and then completely lost. Now there's no way you can grab the gun unless there's an option that it could like respawn, but other than that, if it doesn't, it's gone. Let's say the third person, Miney. So he sat there instead of just keeping the gun, he sold it. And now there's only 2 versions of the gun yet left. Now this is the crazy part about why this is important. Why you need to really have an open mind about this. Because when I was telling people about stuff like this before, they didn't have an open mind about it. Because I have a very open mind. At times it's kind of scary, but so you have to have an open mind. So that's mean if you have only 2 of those guns, and there was only 3, but now there's 2, only 2, and once you lose it, they're gone forever. And it only takes about like a 0.0009 point chance of finding it. Think how much actual real world money that will cost for somebody will pay just to get that gun, if they especially love Fortnite that much. Oh, they ain't gonna spend like like the usual cost, maybe like few dollars to get the download. No, they probably spend a few thousand, maybe even million. And that's where the beautiful thing about NFTs comes in as well too. I'm gonna eventually do some. I'm working on some NFTs as well too. So this is like a great thing for digital artists. You know what? I'm going ahead and next week we're gonna have a deep convo about NFTs. We're gonna go real deep into that next week. Hopefully, we're gonna actually have a guest. With the first guest, most likely, I'm probably gonna look online who want to actually talk more about NFTs. You know what? No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I was about to say Gary Vee, but like I said before, my first celebrity guest, y'all already know who I want. But anyway, we'll be right back after these breaks. We're almost done with Deep Talk with Sony Blaze on themainradio.com. So anyways, So I want y'all to go ahead while we on break, because we're almost done. I want y'all to go ahead and just really have a real good thought and conversation about cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, NFTs, just really get into that. It's really important to see what that will actually bring to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Once that break is over, we're about to go ahead and finish this. Woo. My mouth is dry. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up right now. My mouth is dry. I need something to drink, and I'm ready to go. Ready to go right now. Hey, ready to go right now. Hello. We're back on Deep Talk with Sony Blaze, where we get to have deep intellectual conversations with high-minded individuals right in the smooth city in the world, Rochester, New York. I am your very knowledgeable host, Sony Blaze. Welcome back to Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. So we was getting really deep into Web 3.0, and I was talking about how blockchain technology will affect with video games, and I was getting in a little bit about NFTs. So we don't got too much time left. So I want to go ahead and talk a bit about NFTs, a little quick down. It's called non-fungible tokens, and the great thing about it is like it basically gives validation to your works and whatsoever, and it helps you become a distributor of your own. Like I said, next week we're gonna actually go ahead. That's what we're gonna do for next week, because next week we're gonna have a deep convo about NFTs, what you can do and how you can get into the NFT amount of things. So anyway, I'm gonna see if we can get somebody to do some NFT work with us. But anyways, thank you for joining me in Deep Talk with Sony Blaze. Sony Blaze. Peace.